Oh, hi there, and welcome back to Minecraft. We're here on the Vanilla Plus series, and this is episode 2 of our Vanilla Plus journey. Now, if you joined us in the last episode, you'll know that we spawned in, we looked around, we explored a little bit, and ultimately we found the location of what we're going to call our starting area, which is a nice big island uh, over here, and for anyone that didn't know, it's a jungle biome. It's a nice little island. We've got a little bit of a river going around it outside. A lovely little mountain peak over there. Jungle surround us in every direction, and peaks and mountains. And we're hoping to do something big everywhere, ultimately. Um, but that's a long-standing plan. We can't do it all in one go. So today we're gonna we're gonna start small. What I'd like to do is I really want to get a feel for the actual island itself, get a lie of the land. So I'd like to look at cutting back as many of the trees as possible, so I can kind of see what the land formation is like and see what we've got to play with. And then, subject to time, we'll just crack on and just keep going. There's no set plan. It's just play, do what we feel like, and then have fun while we do it. Now it's a long play series, so we're looking at 2 to 3 hours worth of videos each episode. So buckle in. Um, sit down, grab a drink, buckle up, and get ready to go. What do we have in terms of? We can get some copper. I want to make some tools. I need to get some axes, sticks. That'll do. Let's just get a couple of axes just to start us off. 7 do. And stick can go back in there. And the one piece of copper there, we will go mining at some point, but there's no major rush. Where to start? Should we start on the other side? Or maybe down here. I don't know. It's too much choice. Actually, before we do, one thing that I was coming on in the previous episode was I was looking for how many days I've been alive. And I did ask a few people, and I mean, to be honest, we haven't got many viewers, so I wasn't really expecting a response, but I've looked into it, and there's a debug menu, F3 and F6, so it's all in here. So day count, we put down always, I think, yeah, there we go, day 15, so that's always on display. I'm going to actually just go through the settings in general. Biome, I think we can work that out. Chunk generation, we can leave off. Day count, we want to keep on. Detail memory, FPS, I said overlay, that's fine. Game version. I quite like this. You can organise things a bit more to your liking. There's quite a lot of information there. Do you know what? We'll just leave it at that. But, so if I press F3, day 15 is still there. Cool. Right, so we're on day 15. We haven't died yet. It's going to be interesting to see how long we can survive without dying. Just out of curiosity, it's not a hardcore map, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, a bit of fun really. Let's just tell you what we'll do as well. I will start recording because we've got flashbacks. We might make something out of it. It could be nice to watch all the trees disappear. But let's just start digging. Hello. Oh, and forgot about that. Anyone that doesn't know, we've also got a I don't know resource pack mod mod. I don't know what it is. That a tree miner, bay miner. So that's pretty useful. Let's speed things up a little bit. But yeah, we're just gonna cut these down. I hope if you're watching this, you've had a good day or you're gonna have a good day. I say I'm all up for chill, long play Minecraft. So what's happened there? There we go. There's no rush with this. We're gonna take our time. We're just gonna see how the game takes us, and yeah, just see what happens really. But if you're looking for something much faster, like a high speed, you know, I built I don't know Colosseum in 7 seconds on hardcore. This ain't your video. I've got to be honest with you. I'll just tell you up front. We are slow and steady. We're gonna take it easy. There's no cuts. You're just gonna listen to me waffle on while playing Minecraft, and yeah, maybe do something in the background, or maybe just watch and get involved. Whatever you feel like, really. There's no right or wrong. You know, Minecraft's everyone's game. It's how you want to do it, really. Ah. got to figure out those ones. I like the decay on this. It does work pretty well, but now I've got to climb up there. Now I've got to climb up. How am I going to do that? I guess with logs. Day 15. I didn't. I mean, to be honest, it was almost 3 hours last episode. So, oh, whoops, wrong button. Sorry about that. It's almost 3 hours last episode, so it's not surprising. We did skip a lot of nights, but let's see how far we get, and place your bets at what point we die. Do we still have? We don't. I was going to look for somewhere in my little shed. This in the last episode we kind of called this the starter base. I've sort of had time to think about it, and I don't think it's going to be a starter base. This is just a somewhere to sleep at the end of the day. This isn't. We're going to need to get much more space. So this is not a starter base. We will make a starter base, probably not today, but we will. But this is not it. this is just somewhere to dump our stuff until we run out of space. Then we'll have to get more space. My general rule of thumb with this sort of thing is, if the tree's tall, I will mine it and I'll get saplings. If the tree is short, I will shear it and then get the leaves. I will probably leave that tree because I like the look of that tree. I feel like that could stay. This one needs shear at the bottom, and we'll dig away. There we go. But yeah, that's just otherwise this way I get a combination of saplings and leaves, so it's sort of best of both worlds as far as I'm concerned. We won't go over there. I think I'll maybe work on the edges first, then go around the middle. That's probably the easiest way. Otherwise, I'm just going to be back and forth, back and forth. But it'd be interesting to know how much wood we can get as well, because it is quite a sparse. Sparse about word? I don't think sparse about word. It's a I want to say it's a dense forest, but maybe it's not even dense. It's a forest, okay? It's a forest. Where's my tree? There we go. There we go. Now, we haven't actually gone underground at all so far. So, like, we've found surface minerals, but we haven't gone into any caves at all, which is quite exciting because I've got no idea what's underneath us. For all we know, there could be an ancient city, there could be abandoned mine shafts, there could be, I mean, all sorts of stuff. I don't even know what goes under now. I mean, all sorts of resources. That's a nice tree. That one can stay. You've got the pass. This one though, you're going straight away, mate. Straight away. What else could be underneath us at the moment? There could be all sorts of stuff. There could be, I don't know. But that's the point. We don't know. We don't know. And it's exciting. If we went down now and found out, we were planning everything around it. But then where's the fun in that? Oh, hello, chick. I noticed as well that we've got different textures for the animals now, which is new since I last played. So I'm not quite sure what that mod is. Not mod. That my shears. Okay. Well, we have no more shears, so I wonder. This is going to be a really stupid thing. You're probably going to laugh at me in the comment section, but I wondered whether we can make shears out of copper. And also, I think I've got one piece of copper left, so I can't anyway. But we'll have a look. No harm in check it. I thought I was going to burn myself then. Copper. Oh, we've got some raw iron. We can smelt some. Leaflet somewhere. That'll do. I'd like shears and hands because the leaves are going to come in handy. Actually, while we're here, we might as well dump these things off. Cocoa beans, wheat seeds, yeah. That's enough. Thank you very much. And I don't need a crafting table for that, so just pop it straight in there. Bingo, bango, bongo. Right. Yeah. Leaves are going to come in handy. We're going to put leaves all over the place ultimately at some point. So while we're clearing this out, we may as well get as many as we can. We have got a food source going. Not a very good one, but we'll probably work on that today as well. Don't know. We'll play it by ear, but I'm sure we'll have time for some farming. And what I would say as well, if you're still with me now at this point in the video, then thank you for sticking by. I think that's probably a good sign that you might be interested in the video. If you are, please help the algorithm out. Let them know what sort of people like this, and drop a like and maybe comment and just say hi. You know, oh hi there, I'm here. Nice to see you. Whatever. But yeah, it really help. The algorithm would love you, and I would love you even more. So yeah, I'm not going to ask that again. Maybe at the end of the episode, but that's it. I'm not going to be begging. Let's just sleep because we don't want all the mobs and the creepy crawlies coming all over us. I don't even know whether we've done a decent amount of this or we've barely scratched the surface. It is quite a large island, gotta admit. Tell you what as well, while we're here, no, it's fine. We've got ample food source. We've got hay. We can make more bread. I was going to cook some meat off, but there's no major rush with that. Once it's gone, it's gone. Right, now we were down here. Let's start. Let's say we'll just do the outside ones. Probably be nice to actually build some sort of bridge over there at some point. Hello, sheep. Yes, I wouldn't mind making that an objective at some stage. Sheep. Sheep? That's a sheep. You distracted me. Get a bridge over there. That's the front of the... Actually, this island isn't as big as I thought it was, which is good. Oh. Oh. How cool is that? I like that. That's so cool. So I'm recording this the day after the previous episode came out. So I don't know how well that's going to do yet. And if anyone's had any comments, etc., I probably haven't seen them yet, to be honest. So because there's not many views, so if that's the case, I'll grab them in the next one. But yeah, just to let you know, in case you're watching, waiting for me to respond to your comment or something. But I think realistically, I'm pretty going to talk to myself most of the time because this is a new channel and no one knows I'm here. And that's cool. I'm fine with that. Right, is there anything down here? You're technically on the other side, so you, my friend, are safe. It's your lucky day. Do we deal with the bamboo? That's the question. That is the ultimate $1 million, pound, euro question. I think we're going to have to get rid of it, but I think we're going to need more chests in order to store stuff. I do like that music when it kicks in. Just something about it. It's just so peaceful. They can combine together. I know it's not brilliant, but it's cool too. What is the best tool for bamboo? Is it the axe? I think it might be. Or was it? Maybe it's a sword. I haven't got a sword, so I'm going to use the axe. So I apologise if I'm wrong. I'm often quite wrong. I think we're going to need some storage space in our inventory rather swiftly. We should be right for a minute. Ooh. Cheeky wood. Got ya. Tell you what, let's do the trees first because they're manageable. I feel like I'm achieving something if I get the trees. We'll do leaves. Thank you. Oh, that's cool. Can't reach that. Okay. Timber. nice, easy way of getting wood, I'll tell you that. I need to get up there now. I will look at getting all the animals into captivity as well once we've got a few bits sorted out. We need to go higher? I think we need to go higher. True durability is too low. One block. Okay. And we might even need more axes. I think that's a safe height. Finish up on the ground. Happy days. I kind of want to make sure I collect all the resources because I do plan to make automatic farms at some point, or at least try. My redstone skills aren't brilliant, and I've always been a. Excuse me, mate. I'm talking, and I'm trying to cut. I've always been a kind of watch a tutorial and do it alongside someone who actually knows what they're doing type of guy. And because I'm playing Longplay series, I'm not going to do that. So it's a case of whether I can work it out myself. That being said, I'm up for the challenge. But yeah, I'm not planning to do that straight away because I do enjoy the slow pace of the early game resource collection. And as soon as you start automating something, you then have no need to go out and gather it. It takes some of the fun away, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, let's do that one. Like, for example, if I was to build an iron today, every time I went mining, I'd ignore the iron because I think, well, there's no need. I've got it. We've got infinite at home. We've been collecting it since day one. So it's just nice to go out and say, actually, I need iron. It's here. I'll collect it. Or whatever it might be. It might be carrots or cobblestone. Yeah, that's my thought process. This is my plan. Trying not to burn out too quickly. To enjoy the gameplay of instead of just pushing for goal, reaching it and thinking, well, now what? And then ultimately just turning off, which I've done so many times before, and I'm sure many other people have. I'm tired of that. I don't want to do that. I want to Minecraft, enjoy it, and just continue to enjoy playing Minecraft. Okay. I'm trying to get my bearings of where I actually am on the island. I think that base is that way. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. 100%. So when I said I was going to start on the edges and go through the middle later, I've come to the middle and left the edges. Whoops. Can't reach. I wonder why the odd one's left. Unless it's just a loose one somewhere in the bushes and it doesn't recognise it because they must be adjacent to each other to work or something. Go. Okay, another one bites. Oh, I think we'll have to nip back to the base. Yes, which I'm not going down, but I'm going to have a look. Okay, I am going down. I think I've been down that one slightly to get some resources. I need to find a way up without getting into danger. That works. Swim, swim, you fool. Nice little lake. Okay. Now to find a way out of this mess. There we go. Let's go back to the base. It's going to be nighttime in a second, so we'll sleep. We'll gather some more food. We'll get rid of that floating log. And maybe we'll work back round this side of the island to get rid of this stuff. That'll work. That will work. And the wheat is growing down there. I might even... Tell you what, I'm going to harvest the wheat first. Might as well use what we've got so far. Seeds? No, we can't carry seeds because we've got too much stuff. There we go. What don't I want? I can get rid of those sticks. Let's go up here. We'll sleep the night away. Watch a beautiful sunset. And that is exactly why we built this in that position. You just can't beat that. That is beautiful. I saw a couple of loose, there we go, loosey gooses in there. Let's just stretch them out. That's enough to get us through the next batch. And then wood. We're not going to have room for that. Of course we're not. Okay. Grassy stuff. We're going to have room for this. Nope. Okay. Best make some more chests then. I think there's more jungle wood, so do that. It's raining. The question is, where can we put all the chests? Because we definitely need to get a bigger base. I think I might actually scrap that, put them back in there. I'm going to build some barrels. We'll use jungle wood again. Oh no, that's not it. Hang on. I don't know how to do it now. Just get 2 slabs and that's it. Yeah. 5 barrels. Okay. Thunderstorm. Yeah. Oh, do I want to sleep? I don't really want to force the day away to try and count how many days I'm going to be alive. It's just a bit cheating. If I was to get that there, we can hide a barrel under there. I'd rather that be the other orientation though, if possible. I don't know where that chest went, that barrel. Huh. That could be my new log. Jungle, yeah. I'll put that in there. Oh, that's not jungle, you silly. Got it. Okay, cool. Put another barrel there, and we're going to have one there, and why don't we put one there as well? Okay, so we're now getting a bit more storage out of that. So that was leafy stuff, so let's take all the actual leaves out, and they can all go in this one. But it's good, because we're starting to get some resources collected. We'll take the bamboo out, because we're going to get a lot of that, so that can be a bit here. Wheat seeds will go there. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, what did I do with my bread? Where did that go? Aha! Do you know what? I am actually going to stick to 98 because this is going to cause untold problems. Why am I facing the wrong way? There might be a few mobs about now. We'll start on the edge. We'll go around the outside. I'm going to get rid of that tree. That's definitely a goer. Thank you. But it's a nice way of getting resources because this will need to be removed at some point. And don't get me wrong, I will definitely replant some stuff. I'm not getting rid of this forever, but I feel like we need to plan our space and then work backwards and say, okay, this is now going to be, there'll be a tree there, there'll be a tree here, there, wherever. But we kind of need a blank canvas to start. Got some more iron for me. I don't want to use all the iron on this because this is just asking for it. But as much as I'm getting every piece of drop, I'm not going to go swimming for that. Where was? Aha, there it is. And I suppose it makes sense to get more bamboo over here. It's quite a cool sound. Yeah, I'm not going splashing. Although I'll get that. I'm a hypocrite. Now, I know you can use bamboo for scaffolding. Bamboo's obviously been out for years, and I've sort of played alongside it. But I haven't really done anything building with it. I know you can use it to make wood, but from memory, I don't think the wood looked particularly nice. And I'm not sure if it's something I actually want to be. Yeah, hypocrite. Hypocrite. I'm not sure if it's something I want to be building with. That being said, if I can come up with something that looks nice with that wood, then I mean it's a very handy wood source. But also it's handy. Actually, do you know what? I'm thinking again. I'm thinking more. Because that's the perfect type of wood to use for things like beds and bookshelves and crafting tables and chests and stuff. So maybe it's got a use after all, even if it's ugly. It's not his fault it's ugly. It just has different uses. Let's get rid of this big bad boy. There, yeah, I see what it is. I see what it is. It's so much easier like that. So much easier. I suppose before I do that, I might as well get rid of these ones overhanging because we're going to be down at the end of the second. Wow. Creeper hole? What's happened here? Okay. Maybe I happened here. I don't know. Quite a cool little space. Could build something here. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe not. There is a lot of bamboo. I think the bamboo is more daunting than the trees. Why don't we come back for the bamboo? Oh, I don't know. Just get it. It's got to get done at some point. Thank you. Good news. I think we'll be moving into stone soon. I'd like to know how close I am to the front of the island, just out of curiosity. Not too far. Can't take the apples. I'd rather the seed. I'd rather the apples than the seeds. We have seeds. Now you are actually safe. You're not part of the mainland, so good luck. Let's go back. Now I never promised to be entertaining. Okay, I just promised to play Minecraft. So you're bored of watching me collect bamboo. That's on you. Bamboo. There we go. We're gonna need bigger box. Oh, I'm just. Okay. I'm thinking out loud, which is never a good thing. But if I take the bamboo, which is there, can I? How does that make that? Is that wood? Can I then turn that back? No. Okay. So once it's turned to bamboo, it's turned into bamboo. Okay. So I'm kind of reluctant to do that yet because I don't know. Here, that's now wood, so they can go now. I'm reluctant to do it yet because I don't know whether I'm going to need it in the future. Make some more axes because I think we're going to need a few here. Yes, I need to think about what I'm actually going to use the bamboo for. Well, that being said, there's loads of it. I'll collect some more. I'll collect some more, but there's loads of it, and we can grow bamboo. Bamboo grows really quick, so we can replace that in like no time. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn at least the majority of it to wood. Oh, higher. Excellent. So that works down as well. That's good to know in case there's ever an accident, which there ultimately would be if I didn't know. Enjoying the sounds. What is the sound quality like, actually? How does my audio sound in comparison to the game sounds? You know, mobs, music, whatever. I did ask in the previous video, but I've got no subscribers, so maybe people might find this. That is going through the pickaxes like no business. There's got to be a more efficient way of this. Well, actually, I think I know it's a sword. I'm pretty sure a sword, you just touch it. But here we are, without a sword, nothing but 1,000 axes. And it probably would have been easier to build a sword, but we have axes instead. We can only make do with what fate had provided us. And good old Mother Nature. Still got space, that's good. Let's collect some of these pieces. And it's getting dark again. It seems to get dark so quickly. Okay, let's go find safety of our home. Back and forth again. Could do with lighting this place up as well. Like the whole place. Day 19. Let's go. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, there's a... You need to go. Almost got away with it. And you. Thank you. That is a quick way of getting down, as long as we know that we're not going to kill ourselves. Probably not something I want to get used to doing. Okay. Yeah, we knew that was coming. I think I'm going to save the last couple one for when we're finished. Don't know why. In my head, it's don't know, better. I thought there was a lot of livestock on this island, but since we've been wandering around today, I've seen, well, there we go. Speak to the devil. One chicken and one sheep, but there's another sheep there. What was that chicken? I just sworn there was pigs. Or maybe it's just a lot bigger than I thought it was, and maybe I'm not near the front. I suppose a sensible thing would be to have a go of look. How many leaves I've got now? I feel like we can collect more if we need them. And do we need to? No, we'll get these trees. That's actually not too bad like that. One more somewhere? That's not a leaf. Okay, so we're starting to see a bit more of the land. I hear someone. Ooh, copper. See, I know there's going to be abundance of materials down there as soon as we actually decide to go searching. But I don't know, just not in a rush. I swear I've come from this way already. How am I still finding trees? Are they replanted themselves? What is going on? I swear someone else is planting these trees. Either that or I'm just not paying attention. Probably more that. Yeah, I'd say it's probably more attention. And there goes the music again. You're a nice tree, but you are going to have to go today. I haven't got a permanent fixture for you yet, so you're out of here. Okay, we've got space. Let's pillar up. Speed run. I see that floating log up there, don't worry. I'm going to have a whole bush of apples after this. What's holding you in place? Oh, that's a point. I haven't saved any vines. Let's wander out here. When I go back to the base, I think I'm going to get another shears so I can collect some vines. Because we've got enough leaves now, and we can plant saplings, we can make more leaves if we need to. Truth be told, I don't think I want all this bamboo either, but I'll turn that into wood. That'll be my my crafting wood until I come up with a better idea. Oh. Thank you. There's something about a big project that just seems really exciting. I mean, the thing is with a big project is they're very daunting to begin with, but when you just break it down to smaller segments, obviously one being clearing the shrubbery. Like we're not even thinking about building. I haven't thought about building materials or anything like that yet. I don't even know what I'm going to build. All I'm thinking about is what shape we got, what space we got to work with. And obviously, once we've cut all this away, we can terraform, we can modify, and mold. But you know, you can only do one thing at a time. You have to do this part in order to be ready for the next part. It's exciting. You see the world developing, and what I will enjoy doing is in a couple of weeks' time, months, maybe years, come back, rewatch some of these older ones, and think, oh wow, I can't believe it looked like that when we started because it now looks like whatever it looks like. That's always exciting. Let's eat some food. Still, there's still a lot of stuff. I think I'm going to build a sword as well because I'm sure someone somewhere has slagged me off at some point and said, "Oi, geeky, slow down, mate." Leaves. Oh no, hang on. Where did we put? Okay, leaves are in there. That one, and there all the other grassy bits and food. We got wood in there, which we're filling up pretty quick. While we're here, let's take some of these. Tell you what, take them all, and we'll turn them to Can I go straight to... No. Okay. That's quite a quick way of getting rid of it. Yeah, that worked. And we want a sword. Tell you what, we use my special wood. No, we don't need that. We've got sticks already. Oh. We have. I suppose we can make an iron sword. Feels like such a waste. Really feels like a waste doing that. Sticks can go back in there. Thank you very much. Oh, it's going to be night time. Let's sleep the night. Oh, food. Lots of things to do. Can't. Oh no, that's that one. Can't decide which way to do it. Decent amount of food there. That'll keep us going for at least an hour. Can't sleep yet. Tell you what though, this is the reason we're here. This sunset in all its glory. Just imagine that with the whole world around you. But let's sleep. Okay, let's see how the bamboo works now. This side, I think. Hello, out the way. It's actually not a bad size little island. I'm looking forward to it because I really want to dig that way. Not dig, but I want to cut through the trees and go into that mountain over there, and possibly the mountains that side, but one side at a time. Let's test the theory. Yeah, yeah, that makes a difference. Oh, we wasted so much time today. You wasted so much time today. I apologise. You probably all decided to leave and say, get rid of this guy. He's cancelled. I'm now the Bamboo King. I'm not sure I'm going down there. Wow, look at the durability of that sword already. What's my frames when I'm doing that anyway? Ooh. Only 250 frames. Oh, can't handle it. It's actually quite cool. And there goes an iron sword. Considering we haven't got a lot of iron, that is probably quite a big waste. Yeah, I'm not getting that from down there. That can just stay there. I think we'll happily lose that. Very dangerous on the edges here. That did get rid of a lot very quickly. I think I might get some stone so that we can make some stone swords, because that's going to make a big difference. We'll do the trees first. Where's the... There's a stump. Trunk. You're a biggest tree. Okay. You look large. You're right of my street to go. And you. Excuse me. There we go. Now you, sir, I almost missed you. You almost got away with it. Hello. Thank you. Oh. Um. Okay. Had a feeling that might happen. Can I still reach it? No, of course I can't. And then further up. Okay. Okay, that'll despawn soon. Let's go down a few first. Ooh, let's not miss that bad boy. I can't quite reach it. Okay. That's annoying. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I was hoping just the back end would go. Never mind. Well, we're learning. We're learning how it all works. Full inventory again. Yep. Okay. Let's go fill her up. I do like the. I mean, I know I've said in the previous video that this is these biomes are overdone, but the grass color is really cool. It's such a nice green, and it is definitely worth sort of hanging around here. We'll do the wood. Let's do. Okay. We've even got too much of that. Right. Okay. I think the bamboo wood can go elsewhere. We'll put that over this side. We really have no shortage of wood whatsoever. Apples in there. Seeds. Oh no. Saplings. That. And then. Cool. Oh, and I was going to get some cobblestone, wasn't I? Let me do that before we do anything else. Is there a safe way down without having to swim? This works. Don't want to get rid of everything because I want to leave some space. If I get this water, is that going to flow? Obviously, I don't want it just being flat. I don't want it flowing water. I need to sort it out. Ooh, a mystery cave. Oh, and thank you. 33 stone. That's enough to get a couple of swords, so that's fine. And probably some more axes. We are burning through stuff. But I wouldn't want it any other way. I really wouldn't. Let's do swords first. So let's do three swords. 1, 2, 3, and then take them out. And yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Is it worth waiting until night time? No, I can't be bothered. Let's just go. Oh, bonus apple, thank you. Guess we'll get this stuff first. I should have done this like half an hour ago. That is a massive, massive difference. I apologise, I really do. I've said before, and I will say it again, and I don't think I need to, but I'm not an expert in Minecraft. Wow. Wasn't even watching the durability, and that just went so quick. I think it's worth it. Definitely think it's worth it. And another one. Jeez. Where have you come from? And the inventory's full again. OMG. Okay, well, but we're making a dent. We're making a very large dent. So that's good. Let's do the whole bamboo first, because that's the quickest way of reducing stuff. General wood. Grassy stuff. A little bit of bamboo. Food. Sleep. Oh, can't sleep. Okay, eat. I can go now. Actually, I'm going to make some more swords because I went through that very quick. I'm going to make lots more swords. I'll have those, thank you. And I'll have those, thank you. And I'll have that. Oh, that works. Right, oh, wasted quite a lot of time doing them manually, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Let's go pick up some bits. I feel like I'm just going to power through the bamboo now, and then we can get to the trees a bit easier. And you probably will notice that I'm sure I've missed some bamboo. Do you know what? I'm alright with that. I can live with that. It grows pretty quick. We can get more. The important thing at the moment isn't collecting the bamboo. We're not doing it for resources. I know I did say that earlier for the other bits, but the bamboo in particular, we don't need the resources. He says, well, go and collecting every single bit. It's more important that I just want to get rid of it so I can see the land. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. What was the tick rate on this? Like 10 million or something? Thank you. One down. Thank you. Keep going. No time to stop. No time to wait. No time to think. Full again. Wow. Tell you what. There's an idea. Do it on the fly. Okay, another one bites the dust. It'll be worth it once it's all gone, I hope. can see how many chests I'd need if I was collecting every one of them and not turning them to wood. We'd be there for hours. Bamboo boat. I wonder what else you can build out of bamboo. I am intrigued. Okay, fine. There's no wood there. Okay. Oh, I was going to get some more iron, wasn't I, for shears for the vines? But I forgot. As is life, I forget most things. This game does have a way of making you use every single tool available, though, because once and I wouldn't think I don't need a. I'm carrying a hoe with me. I'm carrying a sword with me. I don't need a sword for fighting. I use the axe. I don't use a hoe for most farming, but it's good for collecting a lot of the other blocks. So Mojang have done a very good job at making everything useful. So hats off to them for that. I am a sucker for resources. I can't leave it behind. I really can't. And everything behind every item is another item. And it's like, whoa, why didn't we get that one? Who knows what's behind that one? And we're full again. But the area is clearing out much quicker. We can actually see what we're dealing with now, to a degree. Do you have a trunk somewhere, sir? There it is. And you. And don't think you're getting away with it. Poof. Done. Oh. Yep, that was coming. The never-ending task is, well, still far from over. Another sword gone. How many swords have we used in this? Okay, we've reached the end of the island. That's good. And the bamboo is less dense, which is also good. I think I might bring the crafting table with me this time. Oh, missed you guys. There is a log. There is one. I feel like we're getting some progress now. I feel like it's actually coming to shape. I can see through stuff. Get rid of the trees helps you find the bamboo, and get rid of the bamboo helps you find the trees. It all works well together. Yeah, I knew you'd leave something behind. I'll be up in a minute. Don't worry. Excuse me. Okay, fine. Suit yourself. And once again, we have run out of space. Yeah, just throw that on the floor for a minute. Okay, I think it's time to head back to the tent. Have a bit of a sleep. Drop off some of these because the inventory is getting full despite the fact that we've reduced things down to smaller or bundled things together, probably a better term. Don't know what the correct terminology is for Minecraft. Smash your blocks together. How is that full again? That's crazy. It's wild. But we've cleared out a fair bit of space. You know what? That's not bad. That isn't bad. Bit tedious. It's not bad. Then it's a case of flattening it out and dealing with dirt. It's a good way of collecting resources, though. You can't deny that. Because we might not need bamboo ever again after this. There's a strong possibility for that. Okay. Combine a few of these together. Probably not ready for that yet. And maybe we want to build a couple more swords. Is there any point doing it with wood? I feel like this is just really silly, but if it cuts it quickly, it's still probably quicker than using an axe, is what I'm thinking. And we have a lot of excess wood, so like, why waste time mining stone when we can use wood? Tell you what, let's test it out before we commit. There's still quite a lot there, isn't there? As much as I keep thinking we're doing really well, we're kind of not. I still need to go up some. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Does that do it? Well, that's somewhat the problem. Okay, let's try it. Okay, yeah, no, wood's fine. There's nothing wrong with wood for this. Oh, obviously, I wouldn't use a wooden sword for the rest of it. But... oh, that iron sword was such a waste then. It's a huge waste. Probably not as much as a waste all those axes, but... I suppose the only difference is the durability, but we can make it on the fly. We can literally make it, well, we can make it out of the bamboo we're using. That's truly renewable then. Go a bit higher. It's no, okay. There's me trying to be clever. Can we just combine them together actually? It's a start. I do like this song. it going up? Still up. Jeez. And then back down again. That's possibly asking for trouble. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, I knew there must be something else somewhere because there was a lot of density back there. Can you do it in one go? Not quite yet. Go on, make my day. Oh, one more. Right, okay. Let's shimmy this way a little bit then. Okay. Will this do it? If I do it from there. Oh, the wrong way. There's got to be a way to control it somehow. That works though. We've got loads of wood. It's just a shame I don't really like jungle wood, isn't it? Because if this was like spruce or dark oak, I'd feel very differently about it. But oh well. We'll go exploring in a later episode and we'll see. I mean, we may even get time today, I don't know. Another sword bites the dust. Wow. I'm definitely going to make more than that because I think that's the quickest thing. Take into account how long it takes to make the swords and whatnot, gather materials. Thank God. Let's get this bad boy. Okay, and then we've got that one sitting over there, like a naughty little so-and-so, which, wow. Wow, okay. That is definitely quicker than going and collecting resources and whatnot. I wonder how it works with leaves. There's obviously a certain radius for it as well. Because not all the leaves are touching and they disappear. It must count leaves within a certain block radius of the wood. Interesting mechanic. I like it. Don't understand it, but I quite like it. God, imagine if I did all of this with stone pickaxes, stone axes. And every time I'd go collect more resources to do the stone. It's bad enough as it is. Thank you. We're on the other side. On the final beach. Oh, okay, that's different. That one, thank you. I suppose I could have done this in small segments. Wow, geez, it's going through them. But if we did it in small sections, we'd have to do it so many times and I just went out of the way. And we are out of storage space. Bamboo. And then we want to make some, just out of interest, do you do anything else with this? Okay, that's fine. I've actually lost interest. I'll look into the crafting recipes with it at some point. I love the sound of all the drops being picked up. It's almost worth spending. I don't know how long I spent. I would say at least an hour doing that. Where's my crafting table? Am I being blind? Where's my crafting? Oh, I'll just make another one. Oh, there it is. Um, so tell me, what's your favourite thing about cutting down bamboo? Is it how quick and easy it is? How thoroughly fun it is? How you'd like to do nothing more than do this all day long, every day? Oh, oh. Recovery. Right, you bit, you're safe. You can just do what you want. Where's the wood? I literally can't leave a single piece because it will grow back. I don't mind the ones that are all the way down there. But these ones have to go. I feel like I'm some explorer going through the rainforest, hacking my way through it. Right, that's dark. Let's get back to civilization. No, don't want that. Get out of there. Don't plant it. That's what I wanted, light. Okay, I think home is this way. I still got to deal with that floater, but that's fine. That's something to work towards. Thank you, and jump. Oh, jeez. Almost fell to the pit. We're on day 22 now. Approaching day 23. Oh, hello, Skellywag. No, 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 no. Got ya. Well, I'm safe in the house for a second. And that is why we don't hang around outside. Where's that spider gone? Okay, so... Oh, we're out of space there, okay. Overflow wood. String. No! Day 23, we died. Not only did it destroy me and my house, but it destroyed... No, get up! You kidding me? You are kidding me. Don't know where to begin. Right, dirt is where we begin. We start laying on the ground. So this is what I said about the previous episode. I don't like Enderman spawning, and well, I haven't got a problem with the spawn. I don't like them griefing because they destroy everything and you don't know about it. But creepers, you're aware of it. You can fix it. We've got to go higher. It won't be exactly the same as it was, but it'll be fine. Is that all the... Tell you what, let's put them on. Barrel there, thank you. Let's... how many barrels have we got here? Only 2 left. Okay. That one had the food stuff in. We can come back from this though. It's not the end of the world. Oh, the campfire's been destroyed as well. Okay, well that's fine. Tell you what, let's pause that for a second because that's not happening. Okay, well we've kind of fixed it ish. We need to... That's going to be the priority. We're going to do that before we do anything else. So let's just figure out what we've got here. I'm going to need another chest, another barrel. What can I put away? Leaves. Leaves are down here now. So that's a leaf, they're leaves. We haven't got a grassy one, so we need to make a grassy one. Let's take away some of them and tell you what, perfect time to use these. If we've got anywhere to put the stuff, like that, and then tell you what, do that. Okay, one more barrel that can sit there. That could be a grassy stuff. Okay. See what that then goes in the wood one. We're going to need some jungle. No, that's jungle. Need one of them there. Go back to here. Got a random bamboo. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, grassy stuff. Hang on, grassy stuff is that one. Well, if you want some excitement, you've got it. Well done. Bones and string, sticks. That's not sticks, that's sticks. That can go over there. That can go there. Right, so let's think about this. We need campfire, which for that we're going to need logs, sticks, and okay, fine. I had all that in the before. So logs, sticks. What am I missing? Do they not count as logs? Okay. That's there. So then we need to get some dirt. So to get dirt, I want to go further afield and harvest it. Where should we take it from? Do you know what? We're going to flatten some of this stuff out the top. Let's pick a section and get rid of it. Although I should probably unpause that. Well, that was useful. Hopefully that's enough dirt to finish that platform at least. And we're going to make another shovel because we're going to need to do some dirt blocks, or path blocks as they're called. I've lost my bucket. That seems to have blown. Oh, because the second creeper came and blew a bunch of stuff up, didn't it? That was just perfect timing, just to ruin my day. Okay, so we can make an iron shovel. That'd be fine. Oh, I forgot about all them. Oops. Tell you what, we'll keep them here. Right, so that's one. Yeah, that's good. That needs to be used up anyway. Okay, on the most part, that's fine. We need to put a few more trapdoors in there. I think that's all. Oh, and there's a lantern. Okay, so we want some jungle wood. So let's see, trapdoor. We're gonna need. We've got planks. Why am I taking it from there? And I've got this chest here. How many do I actually need? Oh, a few more than that. Okay. were they there? I think it might have been that, just that. Right, so Junglewood. I can't remember exactly how it was, but that's fine. Worst case, we just tweak it and it looks different. Not better, not worse. I don't think that was there, but I will put one there. I accept that. That's fine. We had trapdoors anyway. Okay, well that's fine. No worries. No worries. So we don't need coal. That can go in the leaf box. Oh, it's dark again. I am not making that the same mistake. I'm going to go to sleep straight away. Leafy one. That can go in there. Let's not do that again. Geeky Game was blown up by a creeper on day 23. I mean, could have been worse. Could have been 4 damage, I guess. So, we're going to need... See, we've got some axes. Going to make a few more swords. Wooden ones, of course. Let's go finish this. Unpause. Let's do it. Well, that was a bit of an adventure. And then the car music, just pretended nothing ever happened. Ah, there it is. Definitely a radius thing, definitely. I'm not quite sure what the radius is. Oh, and I told you I saw pigs. Maybe we'll find some carrots for you guys. Oh, watch out, piggy. That little piggy almost went to market. Oops. I didn't press shift then. Swords quicker? I don't think there's much in it. Might as well just punch it. Hey, it's starting to look like... Ah, okay, never mind. I was going to say it's starting to look like it's clearing out. Then I looked over there and I got humbled pretty quickly. Why are you not working? Not a fan of these jungle trees doing that. get all the tops at the same time in a minute. Watch out. I'm only going to warn you a few times, and then what happens, happens, mate. Ooh, yes please. Right. I actually think I'm going to build some wood axes in a minute. We're getting very poor. That being, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got loads of wood, but that's about it. So we want some swords. I don't want 16 swords though. That is overkill. We can be left with 1,000. Let's do 4, and then do that, and that, and that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 of them as well. Just to get it over the finish line. Rather than have to go mining for stone just yet. Can't believe we were back in the wood age. Do you guys ever do this sort of projects, or do you just not bother, or cheat and just go in creative and just do it that way? There is something mentally rewarding once it's done to think, oh, I've achieved that. Last sword, wow, maybe I should have made 16. Okay. Can't help but think they're dropping stuff after the event. It's just stuck, yeah, really stuck on lead, isn't it? Okay. Where's my crafting table gone? Oh, it's over here. We can get rid of the bamboo at least. Just do the bamboo. What is all this? Another one. Jeepers creepers. Anyone else's eyes going square? Don't you dare, greyback. Where's my little... Get through there. Where's my little crafting table? We can do this. I honestly didn't expect it to be this much. I thought we'd be doing it in like 15 minutes. How wrong was I? Yeah, we'll have 8 swords. Let's go dump this stuff back at the house. Trying to get blown up this time. Really not a fan of that. That ruined my day a little bit. First thing I'm going to do is sleep. I'm not going anywhere near anything. I could do it with the door as well, I suppose. That would make a big difference. Have a look around. Anyone coming? Okay, we're going to figure out some better storage very quick. That looks a lot better over there, though. That really does. I feel like most stuff in my inventory is going to be gone in the next 5 minutes because I'm going to be using it all to make bamboo. We've gone through a fair bit of it. You see the edges. Just go circle around it. I thought there was like, I don't know, 50 bits of bamboo. There must have been hundreds of bits of bamboo. I wonder if there's a stat that tells you how many bits of bamboo you can cut down. That'd be interesting to know. I'm not sure I want to know. I think I'd probably end up being very annoyed with myself if I found out. Might be easy to get flint and steel, you know. Just set it on the fire. I'm not going to stop until the bamboo is gone. Well, I've got no swords left. That is my current objective. It's when you leave half a piece of bamboo and it grows back without you noticing. I've just cut that one down already. I've already cut that one. Two swords left. I don't think there's enough. Oh. Maybe. Maybe. Get that one out of the way. Is that the last bit? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I wonder what we'll call this video. Maybe cutting down bamboo. boring the pants off everyone. So many good options. Oh, what are you doing, you rogue? You rogue piece of bamboo, you. Yeah, I'll worry about that in a minute. Those ones have got a free pass. I'm not dealing with that right now. Oh, you cheeky little boy. Let's get some of these entities out of the way so we can reduce some of the lag. Oh, you tried to get away, didn't you? But it failed. Well, that's quite a nice sound. Does that work? No. Okay. Good to know. Do you know what? I could have been making scaffolding. I actually don't know the recipe for scaffolding. I feel like there's string involved, which I don't really have. Feel at peace now. Get these rogues. How do I attack this then? I guess we're doing one at a time. But not from the vines. Oh, it's getting dark. Okay. That'll do. I'm going to call you Oinker. It's not getting dark. What was that about then? Or maybe because I'm looking down from under the tree. Too low. Okay. Well, that's helped. Leaving just the one piece. That's enough. Oh, can't break it. That's fine. We'll just go with that. This often happens quite often. Often happens quite often. What am I? This happens quite a lot. I've seen people and myself where you get started, you go out and get your tools, and then next thing you know, you're back to wood or stone because you just use it up and Haven't had time to go back out again. But this won't last long for me. Right, so no stone, no wood up there. Okay. I see a random piece up here. A couple of loose floaters. That's alright, we can deal with that. Now that bamboo's gone, it just seems a lot less stressful. Relax a bit more now. I think it might be easier to make another log, to be honest with you. Okay, whatever. I really do want to work out how it works out when to strip logs and when it's looking for logs or where it's looking. Because if I've got a better understanding, I can organise it better. That if I want to get a certain one, I aim in a certain direction. If I want to avoid a certain one, I aim a certain direction. Let's go back. Hang on. Sun's setting over there. That's our way home. Just got to get the orientation right. What's left floating in the sky then? Should we see if we can get the last few bits? No, I'll have that back, please. I'll have it back, please. I see literally about 2 or 3 blocks. That's manageable. We can do that. We'll start with... Oh, that's high. That is very high. Let's start with the jungle wood then, shall we? Oh, you're there. Oh, there's me. Oh, okay. Well, that was silly. Cool. Just that one, I think. See if I can find it. Oh, 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 oh. What are you doing here? You thought you got away. But you didn't. No such luck. I apologise if you can hear background noise, but some very rude person is cutting their grass outside. How dare they on a nice summer's day? How very dare they indeed. I'm going to end up killing myself doing that at some point. I know it. But I think that's done. Right, so we can pause recording. Can I stop recording? Cancel recording? Finish recording. There we go. Deforestation. There we go. I didn't think it would take this long to do it. Ah, there we go. Sorry for making you wait that long, guys. Now, let's have a look. Shall we make some bamboo for a change? Oh, we had all that dirt. I forgot we even had the dirt. Okay, that's frustrating. Tell you what, let's make some more chests. No, actually, we've got chests. We don't need to make chests. We've got some here. Where can we put them? Maybe I'll put one there. Yeah, that works for overflow logs. That'll do. So log, 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 log. Then we can have the sticks in there. Sticks, the chests. Food go in that one. Grassy stuff in that one. For the final time, we've got a few random bits of that. That's a grassy. Oh, that's not a grassy one. We will throw. Tell you what, this one can be miscellaneous tools. Why don't I just put them together? Not to be confused with those tools. Okay. Now, there's string. We've got one piece of string. I feel like I could like some more string. Oh, we never built the lantern back. We never got the lantern back. How'd you make lantern again? So, iron nuggets and a torch. We don't have our torches. Okay. Okay, well, let's make some torches. And so, do that. And we got that. Okay. That does the job, and then that gives us an iron nugget to go there. We've got sticks, crafting table, dirt, food. We'll make a little bit more food just to keep it going for a bit. That's that one, that's that one. Okay, let me just have a quick look at something. 2 hour recording. I think we can go a little bit longer. Nighttime. I could do with finding a spider. Let's just take that one piece of string. I've got a feeling this fishing rod. Two bits of string. Okay, so we're gonna find a spider. I suppose I could do with some sort of weapon as well to take him on with. I suppose it makes sense to use that. Okay, let's be honest, we're getting serious now. We're getting short of everything. We haven't got a current pick. We're going to need to get a copper pick or an iron pick, but we've only got 4 bits of iron left and 1 bit of copper. So neither of them really seem feasible because I don't want to use it all up. I have no stone. I'm going to have to get some stone so I can make a stone pick so I can get some copper. This is bad. How have I got to this point in my life? In 26 days? having to use a wooden pick. God, that's my memory box as well. Right. Now, there was... Sun's going to go down soon. That's fine. We'll let it go down because we could do with spiders. But let's go down here, see if we can find a little bit of copper real quick. Nope. Feel like I've been in a few of these holes there. There we go. It's a good start. 22 bits of copper. There we go. That's more than enough to get a copper pick or two. I'm not going to explore in the caves because I want to spend more time than less than an hour. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go smelt this up and go look for some spiders. And then we might do a spot of fishing. Fishing and farming. I can't believe it took 2 hours to clear that. And that's just... Yeah. Where's my leaf litter? I don't think I saw that go. Oh, it did go back in. Not a lot though. So we got 1 bit of copper in there. We need 2 more. I'll keep that as a reserve. And while we're doing it, shall we have a look at the lie of the land? I'm not going to make a decision now, but it's a case of we'll look around, see what's about, maybe plan out some spaces. But it's a decent sized plot of land. I'm kind of feeling like, thank you. I'm kind of feeling like this island in general is the starter island. It's not going to be, that is my starter base. This island is my starter base, and we're going to work on that. And then once we're ready to move on from there, we'll go into these areas. That's what I'm thinking. Quite what I'm going to build in each place, that's a different situation. But we'll start off with practical things like farms and animal pens, things like that. Maybe some houses, structures. Possibly look at bringing some villagers over, maybe. I don't know if they'll live on the island or they'll live over there. Because spawn was that direction by quite a bit. Right, it's now getting dark. Let's not stray too far from the comfort of our home, because once we've got that spider, we want to go to sleep. And I don't want any creepers coming and destroying it again. Hello, chicken. The spider doesn't need to attack me now. Let's light some of this up, shall we? Just around this part. At some point, I will come back and I will prettify this without torches. But I just want my immediate area to be safe from mob spawning. Now, do we spot any spiders? I mean, to be honest with you, I'll set off a zombie or a skeleton. Or maybe we just just dip our feet into the cave a little bit. Just a little bit. Did it do any harm? It's very dark. But nothing's spawning. They don't spawn when you want them to. Okay, there's a zombie over there, which means mobs are spawning. I hear you, sheep. Don't worry. Creeper. Yeah, I see you. Don't you worry about that, mate. I see you, good and proper. I'm going to go sleep in the hope that there might be a spider that's already spawned that won't despawn, knowing that creepers, well, the zombies will fry in the sun with the skeletons. Creepers we'll just have to look out for. Just get away from the house. Get away from the house. Get away from the house. Right, there's this zombie skeleton. Okay, so we've got a few mobs about. But what are the spiders? Why I'm going towards a creeper, I don't know. Hello. Two string. Bingo. That's all we need. And we don't need that. We can't ignore it though, because he's going to come back. Can't wait till we get knocked back at some point. Right, well, it's been... To be fair, it's been quite an uneventful video, episode. That's it. But I feel like it's just time to just chill for a minute. Now, I don't know about you, but I find that usually by the time you've gone through, obviously, the loot you get from there's one. The loot you get from fishing is pretty poor, at least at the start. But I find that by the time I've gone through my first basic, what was that for fish? The first basic fishing rod, I've usually got a few enchantments that are good towards making a decent fishing rod. So it's a good way of getting stuff. There's a little parrot in there. Hello, bird. And it's a good way of getting a bit of stuff early days without the stress of chasing it, really. I do quite enjoy the fishing. Plus, it's a really good source of food. I mean, we've got the farm there, but you don't want to eat bread forever. And the excitement of this is you're going to get enchanted fishing rods, you're going to get enchanted books, and it's just exciting to like, oh, what's it going to be? That time you get your first mending book, for example. There you go, fishing rod. What we got? Unbreaking thread and mending. Look, that is already better than I've got. So let's just start using that. That's amazing. We've had two, one, two, three. I think we've had five throws. I don't know, reels, and we've got a half decent fishing rod. Could do luck of the sea and lure, but no, we can combine them together. Mending on a fishing rod already. That's pretty cool. What would be cool is if you could disenchant it and take the enchantments. Because I know you can disenchant items, and then obviously you can get the experience and get the item back, but you lose the enchantments. It'd be quite cool to say, oh, I'm going to take. I want enchant. I'm breaking through, and is it three or two? Three. I'm breaking through and mending. Look at that, it's already healing. Two pufferfish for cod. We've got the fireplace. We can cook the cod in the fireplace. Very relaxing. I don't never know if I'm more excited for a book or a rod or. I mean, to be honest with you, the food's pretty cool. It is useful. You do this for 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. You soon get stuff. I think I'm going to try and incorporate a little bit of fishing in every episode for the next few episodes until we get something half decent. And the salmon. Here they come. I will need to dig out more of the ground at some point. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode. I think maybe we need to look at getting some proper tools, some stone. Well, we're going to need some stone for a start. We're going to get some iron and stuff like that. So we maybe look at doing that as well. Who knows? Here we go. Saddle. Oh, we could get a horse. Did I see? Oh, there was a horse at the village, at the first village we found. We could go get that and bring it over. That could be interesting because like I said, we're not rushing to do stuff, so we could look at getting transport by a horse, get bridges and roads and things like that, stables. Be a good way of giving us a few things to do and a way of navigating the world without elytra, things like that. A bit more speed, but without the hustle and the bustle. Yeah, I like that. I was probably a really rubbish horse, but then we can use that to find some better horses. Maybe, maybe we'll do that next episode. That could. Oh, we'll have to make a road. I'll have a think. And you guys can have a think, and you can let me know in the comments as well. Come on, give me another book or a book. Actually, I'd be happy. I'd rather a fishing rod at this point. Let's get a good fishing rod. Let's get luck of the sea or lure. No lure because it speeds it up. We've got a lot of wood today. A lot of bamboo. I have no idea what to, I'm gonna have to get some ideas of what to do with the bamboo because there's a lot of that, and we haven't even got the possibility. We've got the possibility of planting it, but we don't. I don't think we're ever going to need to. Rotten flesh. Really, rotten flesh. Try a zombie. Might need to tweak this. Maybe choose some trapdoors instead. Come on, give me a rod. Give me a rod. We'll wait until the sun is on top of the mountain. We'll When it's kissing the mountain, we'll go and have a sleep. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that the speed of fishing, the fishing rate, reduces when it's night. Maybe that used to be a thing, or is a thing, I don't know. One more. Just that beautiful sunset. As if we've got all the time in the world just to relax and fish. Okay, bedtime. Well, that fishing rod's fully mended now. Well, I don't think we're going to get anything built this episode, so I apologise for that if you wanted to do a building episode, but we'll have to do stuff like that in different episodes. We can't do everything in every episode. Sunrise. I'm going to have to use something on the other side to watch the sunrise as well. We'll have to think about that. Actually, we're going to need to think about what we're going to do in general to start storing our stuff, because, I mean, I guess we could have a storage room, but I think we're going to need to build a house of some sort. Somewhere with storage, because we're already overflowing our little tent, and that's it's only going to get worse as time goes on. Especially if we're going to get more items, that they're all going to get stored somewhere and organised in a sensible fashion. Level 10, let's get it in. Come on, give me something good. Give me some loot. How much fish have we got? 17. Well, we've got food sorted now then. Midday. Day 28. So we're obviously going to be looking around about 15 days per video, which is cool. I'd say you can do a lot in 15 days, but apparently you can just cut down some bamboo. I want one more loot, fishing rod, book, something like that. That's just going to make my day. This is the one. The next one's the one. I might tweak this a bit. I'm sitting here quietly as if I'm going to scare the fish away. How absurd. Give me a book. Give me a book. I forget the loot that you get. So obviously there's the fishing rods, there's the books, there's obviously various different fish. Is there anything else you get? I think that might be it. Saddles, obviously. We've got some of them. We've got a saddle. I'm just trying to think whether it's going to be feasible to bring that horse over because there's quite a lot of dense jungle. We're going to have to dig out a lot more. I don't really fancy digging out jungle at this point. We did a lot of that. That might just be have to wait till a bit later. Although we could, I was going to say we could put a saddle on a pig. We've got a fishing rod, but we need a carrot. And do I want to be that guy? Do I want to be that guy? Part of me does now. We're going to find a carrot, which means we're going to find I don't know, a loot chest with a carrot, or a village, or a zombie that carries a carrot. Which might just be easier to go to the village and to get the horse, to be honest with you. Um, I don't know what's going to be simpler, but there's a small part of me that wants to go around with a pig and with a fishing rod because who else? No one does that. So I'm odd. We can just be odd together and ride my pig into battle. Where can I get a carrot from? Can you fish carrots? Hmm. Oh, we'll find out soon enough, I guess. We will find out soon enough. Here we go. What we got now? 26 fish. We'll have to find a way of cooking it. Well, actually, we can use bamboo. That could work. Firewood. Or the campfire. That's probably a more practical way. Come on, give me something good. The next one in three, two, one. Here we go. Oh, the next one in three, two, one. Here we go. Gah. I've spent far too much time fishing. Am I a bit sad like that? The next one in three, two, one. Here we go. Pretty much. Well, unfortunately, this is your life now as well. We'll let the sun come down and we'll go cook some cod and sit by the fire and enjoy the evening. Thank you. Actually, we've got 10 salmon as well. We've got enough food to last us a while. We can definitely go on a mining adventure now. Maybe we do that next episode. I can't decide. But you know what? That's a good thing because it means if I've got all these things I want to do, then there's just the possibilities are endless. Well, they're not endless, but they are endless. But if we want to do all these things, we can then just say, okay, I'm going to do this one next time and do that one. And we haven't even done anything yet. We haven't even got started. So like when we start adding the building side to it, it's like actually, yeah, we're gonna get pretty. It's going to get intense. It's going to get pretty good. I feel like there needs to be something built on that hill. Something higher than the tent that's also looking out, that's got the same view. Big windows open the front. That might be the job. The starter house. Made from oak and jungle wood. Nah, maybe we'll get some stone involved. Lily pad. Okay, I'm going to go cook some fish, jump in bed. And then I think we might have one more day of fishing and see if we can get something good. Maybe I need the campfire a little bit closer to there. How long do these take to pop off? Just mixing a few bits together, really. There we go. And the food one, we'll put the bread can go in there. We'll start using that. I think we're definitely going to start eating fish now instead of bread. You know what? I've done this a few times. As I said in the last episode, if we're not using the path, if we're doing a different route to the path, then we need to change the path. The path's only good if it's practical and if it's going to lead us from where we want to be or where we are to where we want to be. If there's a more direct route, then that's where the path needs to be. Day 29. Three, two, one. Here we go. Another saddle. Get in. Just one more piece of loot. That's all I want. Don't really fancy more puffer fish. What do you do with puffer fish? I know you can use them for potions, and people use them in traps to detect with detectors to see people are coming and whatever else. But what's the point? I just tend to throw them in a box, and then eventually they'll just go in a overly elaborate trash can and just get burnt to a crisp or destroyed by that bone, destroyed by a cactus. Bone, so there's a way of getting bone meals as well. Okay, it's not the most practical way, but it helps. You can get a fair bit from fishing then. Yeah, I feel like we need something directly up here so that when you walk there, centre this is going to be some sort of tower or something. Obviously, you're going to want something about there to be the perfect view of the mountain. Although it's not bad from here anyway. Is that a fish? Hmm. Problem is, all my views are built currently behind me. So I need to give me a reason to look back. Or look at this from further back. That's the thing with this. You've always got to think about the view for the next build. Everything's overlooking something. But then I guess that's part of the fun. Come on, loot. Oh, another pufferfish. That's like 5 we've got now. Just so I can poison myself and take damage. Loot. No. And 3, 2, 1. No. Want some loot. Loot, I say. Loot. Here we go. Loot. Oh, come on, man. You need luck at the sea and lure. Both at 3. Then you get loot all the time. It's alright having mending and I'm breaking, but we want to get the good stuff. I know the good stuff's down there. I know it's there somewhere. Come on. I think we've got enough to maybe 2 or 3 more. And then we'll have to call it a day on the fishing front. We were very lucky with that, but oh, bows. You get bows as well. I forgot about that. We were very lucky with that fishing rod so far. It's a half decent one. Forgot about bows. Level 15. What was that? Not loot anyway. Not loot today. Maybe one more. Yeah, one more after this. I do like the circular sun. What happened there? Did not catch it. What was it? That's frustrating. That was probably going to be my perfect fishing rod and bow and a whole bunch of fish all in one go. The lucky draw. Gotta love that view. Maybe we should build like a tower there and a tower there and a big archway. It's just sun as it's going over or under. That could be fun. Right, last one. This is the last one. I don't care what anyone says. No, Geeky, one more, Geeky. We've not had enough fishing. Geeky, go back and do more bamboo. That's it. Right, okay. And move round. We'll put some more on the fire. We'll say goodnight to the sunset. That can go in there. That can go in there. I don't need that fishing rod anymore. That can live down here with this. We've started to get a fair bit of stuff about. Don't need that. Oh, food. Technically, it's food. You can eat it. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can eat it. Let's have a little sleep. Where's my other one? Ah, there it is. Hi, hello, chicken. What are you doing down there? You can't get out, can you? It's alright, mate. I've saved you. You're free. Well, you're more of a duck when you're under there, aren't you? Anyway, I think I, it's not been. I've got to admit, it's not been the most exhilarating videos of episodes we have done. We've done a lot, but it was a lot of the same stuff. It was very meticulous. No, meticulous isn't the word. It's very mundane. It's we've carved it out, and we've done a good job. It had to be done, so I'm glad we got it out of the way. We don't have to do it ever again. And we're doing a bit of fishing, which was I always find relaxing. I hope you guys find it relaxing too. But that being said, um, I don't think we've got time to start another segment, so let's just leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us. If you are still with us, which by some miracle you might be, but I doubt it. But obviously, if you are, drop me a comment. Tell me what your favourite thing to do on your birthday is. Why not? Yeah, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next episode. I think next time I'm going to look at doing something a bit more interesting. We'll maybe look at leveling some of the land out, but we're not going to spend hours and hours doing it. But yeah, possibly do some more fishing. I'd like to hit up a cave, maybe see what's going, check the immediate area underneath. So maybe we'll do that. But yeah, we'll maybe find out in the next one. So thanks for stopping by, and see you next time. Bye.